During a family dinner, my usually silent brother put down his fork and said, "I know why mom keeps pretending she never got my messages." The table went quiet. My mom's face went pale. My sister stopped mid-bite. Connor hadn't spoken at a family dinner in probably 3 years. He'd show up, eat in silence, leave early. We all just accepted it as his thing. But now he was staring directly at mom with this calm, unsettling look. "Connor, not now," mom said, voice tight. "When then?" he asked. "When you're dead and I find out at the funeral?" My dad set down his wine glass. "What are you talking about?" Connor pulled out his phone, started scrolling. "I've sent mom 847 text messages over the last 4 years, called 312 times, every single one ignored." My sister rolled her eyes. "Connor, you're being dramatic. Mom's just bad with her phone." "Really?" Connor turned his phone around, showed us a screenshot. "Then why does she respond to you within 2 minutes? Every time." My sister's face changed. Connor kept going. "Dad, you get responses in under 5. Even Aunt Rachel gets replies." He looked at mom. "But me? Read receipts on. Seen immediately. Never a response." Mom was gripping her napkins so hard her knuckles were white. "I thought maybe I'd done something wrong," Connor said quietly. "Spent years trying to figure out what I could have said to make my own mother ghost me while still inviting me to dinner." "Connor, I hired someone to look into it." He pulled out a folder. Actual printed papers. "Turns out you didn't just ignore me. You actively blocked me from family decisions. Medical stuff when dad was sick. Grandma's estate. The trust fund." My dad's face went dark. "What?" Connor slid a paper across the table. "Grandma left her estate to be split 4 ways, but someone had to sign off as executor. Mom told you all I agreed to let my sister have my share for her business, right?" My sister looked confused. "You didn't?" "I never got the documents, never got a call, never knew grandma died until 3 months later when I saw it on Facebook." My mom stood up. "Connor, you're twisting this. Sit down." Connor's voice was ice. "I'm not done." She sat. "The business you started with your money?" He looked at my sister. "That was supposed to be split between us. $340,000 each. But mom forged my signature on the waiver. Told the lawyer I was overseas and unreachable." My sister's face went white. "I didn't know." "Connor, I swear I know you didn't. That's why I'm not mad at you." He turned back to mom. "But her? She's been systematically erasing me from this family for 4 years. Every group chat mysteriously removed from. Every family photo I'm cropped out of before it's posted. Every holiday I'm invited to but somehow get the wrong time." He pulled out another document. "But that's not even the worst part." My dad looked sick. "There's more. Remember when I was hospitalized 2 years ago? The car accident." Connor's hands were shaking now. "I was in ICU for 6 days. Called mom from the hospital 12 times. She never came." My mom's lip was trembling. "Connor, I didn't." "You did. The hospital has phone records. You spoke to the nurse, confirmed you were my mother, then said you'd think about visiting." His voice broke. "I almost died waiting for you to show up." My sister gasped. "Mom, you told us he was out of town, that he was fine." Connor nodded. "She told everyone I was on a work trip. Meanwhile, I was alone, learning to walk again." He pulled out another paper. This one looked like a medical form, but here's what finally broke me. "Last year, I found out I needed a kidney transplant. Genetic condition. I reached out to everyone in the family for testing." My dad looked confused. "We never got." Mom intercepted every message. "Told the transplant coordinator that the family declined to be tested, that we decided not to participate." My mom stood up again, tears streaming. "Connor, you don't understand. I was on the transplant list for 11 months. 11 months of dialysis, 3 times a week, slowly dying." He looked at my sister. "You were a perfect match. The coordinator told me after they finally reached you directly last month." My sister looked like she'd been slapped. "What?" "Mom told them you'd already been tested and weren't compatible. She forged a medical document." The room was spinning. My dad's face had gone from angry to horrified. Connor's voice was barely a whisper now. I asked her why, just once, when she finally answered my call last week. He looked at mom. "You want to tell them what you said?" Mom was sobbing into her hands. "She said I reminded her too much of her first husband, my biological father." Connor laughed bitterly. "Apparently he left her when I was 2, and she spent 26 years punishing me for having his face." My sister ran out and threw up. Connor stood. "The lawsuits filed. Fraud, medical neglect, forgery, criminal charges coming." Dad just stared at mom. Connor paused at the door. "And you might want a paternity test for my sister." He won $940,000 and his full inheritance. Mom got 18 months.